Hi, I'm Lisa from Life Education. Welcome to our first session of our online decisions module. I've introduced myself. I was also going to introduce you to Harold, but I've been calling him and he hasn't come. Just give me one moment. Harold! Oh, there you are. Harold, thank you. I know you love your music, but if just for a moment, if you could keep your headphones off, because these are our senior students and we want to treat them with a little bit of respect and maturity, yeah? Okay. No, you can be mature sometimes. We're going to be talking about decisions. Now, some of the decisions that we make are little ones, like what music we choose to listen to, yeah? But other decisions are big decisions and they can have an impact on our life. So we're going to be covering those in the next 3 sessions together. But in the meantime, we might catch you later. Bye. We're going to think about how people make decisions, why people make decisions, and who or what might influence the decisions that people make now or in the future. We'll also be thinking about the consequences of making decisions too. To start with, we're going to look at a group of young people who have a tricky decision to make.
Sorry we're late. Tomorrow wanted to finish our homework before we came. Typical.
Thanks, Jen.
Well, we'd better get in there. Got some serious junk food shopping to do.
$20. Where'd you get that?
The drawer.
Come on, I'm desperate to see this. Candace said it was amazing.
I know, the last one's great.
Bags are sitting in the front row.
Hang on. Where's Gabby?
Oh yeah. Where is she?
I'll text her.
She's probably still at the skate park.
Yeah, it's like she lives there.
Well, she was there about an hour ago. We drove past her.
Alright, I've texted her. There's nothing more we can do. We better go in.
Why don't we walk down and see if she's still there? She's probably forgotten. She'll hate it if she misses
Walk
out.
down there now. It's gonna get dark.
Come on, it won't be that dark.
Well, it will be by the time we get back.
Well, what's the hurry? As long as you're back by the time the film ends.
What? Missed the film? My mum will kill me if I'm not here when she comes to collect us.
My brother's seen it, so we can ask him what it's about. So if anyone asks us, we'll know what to say.
Got my $20. I'm starving.
And I sort of want to see the film.
So you don't care about Gabby?
Oh, come on. It's just down the road.
Yeah, come on, you wimps.
We just saw a group of friends who planned to go to the movies, but one of them, Gabby, hasn't turned up. Jenny and Tamara think that they saw Gabby about an hour ago at the skate park. They've sent Gabby a text, but they haven't heard back from her. They're worried that their parents won't approve if they go walking around the skate park in the dark. They think they should stay at the movies. Jackson and Tyler think they should all go looking for Gabby, and they're putting pressure on the others too. They're saying things like, "Don't you care about Gabby?" and even calling them wimps. And then there's David. David just seems to want to go to the snack bar and spend his money. So how could they solve this problem? We have a tool we call the search model, and it can help us when we make decisions. The S in search stands for the situation. What's happening? And in this case, it's a group who can't find their friend, Gabby. E stands for emotion. How do they feel? Well, pretty worried. Well, everyone except David maybe, he just seems to be hungry. But the others are worried about Gabby and worried about making a safe choice. A is for action. What could they do? Jackson and Tyler said they should go look for her. Jenny and Tamara said that they should stay at the movies. They've sent Gabby a text to check on her, but she hasn't answered yet. Are these the only actions they can take? Are there other actions that they could consider? You know, I'm sure you can think of others. R stands for review. What might happen? Going to look for Gabby could be pretty risky. It's getting dark and they're meant to be at the movies. If they leave, no one else will know where they are. And what if Gabby is just running late? If they leave, she could turn up and find no one is there. If they do nothing and go to the movies as planned, well, Gabby could be hurt or in trouble. They just don't know. C stands for choose. Which one is the best action? I'm sure you thought of other actions they could try. They don't have to only go either to the dark in the skate park or just forget about Gabby altogether and go to the movies. After all, they've got their phones. They can choose another option, like calling parents to get some help. That would be a great decision. Calling an adult to help them means that they are being good friends and taking care of everyone's safety. The last one, H, stands for how. How did it go? In this case, the girls did call an adult. They called Gabby's mum. And Gabby's mum told them that Gabby had gone home after being at the skate park because she wasn't feeling well. Gabby had just forgotten to let her friends know where she was. It can be hard for us to make decisions when we feel under pressure to do something that we're just not comfortable with. We get a bit stressed. Our heart beats faster, our breathing gets faster, and we feel rushed and hassled. Taking the time to slow everything down, take some deep breaths and think about the solutions to a problem can help us to make safer decisions. Let's hear some young people talking about how they handle pressure.
With peer pressure, I just say how I feel and I be really honest with them, and I say no if I need to.
I deal with peer pressure by changing the subject. For example, if they ask me to take something, I'll just ask them if they did their homework.
I deal with peer pressure by expressing my thoughts and feelings about the situation, and I sometimes make up excuses like I'm injured or I feel sick if I'm not comfortable with the situation.
Our friends can influence our decision making, but so can our family and other important people in our lives. In this next story, we're going to see a group of friends discuss a decision that one of them has made.
I bought these at the mall. $5, can you believe it?
They're so cool. Oh, my hair was perfect when I left home. Now it's all frizzy.
Hey, should I wear this jacket?
I don't know, won't you be hot? We're gonna be dancing.
Well, I suppose I could take it off if I had to.
Can I borrow some lip gloss?
Hey, isn't that my jacket I left at your house?
So not. Remember we both bought the same style. Yours is darker.
Then where is it?
Lip gloss?
How would I know? Not at my house.
Well, whatever, you don't need a
Is
jacket.
there lip gloss in your bag? Can I look?
I'm gonna wear it. It works for my skirt.
Well, I'm not wearing one and I don't care if I freeze.
Good then.
Oh, why do you have these?
What?
Since when did you smoke?
Since when did you look in my bag?
I asked.
Well, whatever, no biggie.
Oh, yes, Biggie. You know we hate smoking.
Well, you've never tried it, so how do you know?
I don't need to try it. I can smell it on people's breath, that's enough. When did you start?
You're making out like I'm smoking 40 a day. Okay, I started at my cousin's in the holidays. They all smoke. It is so not a big deal, and I only do it sometimes, so, it's not like I'm smoking all the time.
Hello, you have heard of getting addicted, haven't you?
Addicted? It's only a few times, I'm fine.
Yeah, but Christy.
Come on, girls, we've got to go. Come on, Christy, take them, don't take them. Let's get moving.
Christy said she'd started smoking because her older cousin smoked. Why would she do that? To fit in with her cousin? Maybe she looks up to her cousin and wants to be like her. Perhaps she's just curious. Christy's decision makes her different to most Australian teenagers because most young people in Australia don't smoke. And there's lots of reasons why they choose not to smoke. Maybe they just want to look and feel good. They want to be fit and healthy. They play sport. They don't want bad breath. They don't want to become addicted to cigarettes and end up spending lots of their money buying them. Christy's friend was worried about Christy's smoking. Now this is interesting because many people think that friends influence others to do things that are unsafe or unhealthy, but that's not always the case. Remember, friends can be positive influences. Friends can help friends to make great choices too. People can also be influenced by the media and advertising. Did you know that when your grandparents were younger, there were ads for cigarettes on TV and all over the media? Most adults back then smoked. But these days we have laws about smoking and advertising. Let's see what these laws are. When we're making decisions, there are lots of influences on us. Influences such as our friends, our family, and even influences that we may not think about but are around us all the time, like media and advertising. Did you know, back in the olden days when your grandparents were young, they saw ads for cigarettes everywhere, at the movies, on TV, in newspapers and magazines. Not surprisingly, most people in Australia smoked back then, but now it's a little bit different. In Australia, we have laws now that restrict the way that tobacco is advertised and promoted in this country. In fact, there hasn't been any advertising for cigarettes on TV or in the media since 1976. And as well as that, we were the first country in the world to bring in plain paper packaging of cigarettes. No more bright, shiny colours making these packages look lovely. No, instead, if you've seen some, they're not very attractive at all. We make decisions every day, some small, some big. Today we've thought about the pressures and influences on us when we start to make decisions. We've also been thinking about how we can solve problems and resist pressure. As you grow and mature, you'll be making more decisions for yourselves. To help you, we've prepared some more learning activities, and your teacher will assign these. See you next time when we come back to learn more about decisions.